What it do, Fit Fam, man, oh man, decided to bust out, you know what I'm saying, the recording, the Zoom recording for this one, because I'm gonna need to share my screen, and I got some things to show you guys, you feel me, based on, my posts. And I know there's probably some people probably thought that I was, fronting or just talking about how people shows me their cookie cutter meal plans that they get from these so-called coaches. Sadly, a lot of these cookie cutter meal plans are coming from these big names, you know what I'm saying? And without further ado, let me just go ahead and share my screen. Now my intent for these type of videos, because this is not going to be the last one I do. This is not going to be, this is the first, but this is not going to be the last one I'm doing. My intent for these videos is, for these type of videos is to educate. My goal here is not to quote unquote bash other coaches or to to put people out there, which is why you see down here I got the name of the people that constructed this. I got it white now. My goal here is to educate. You know what I'm saying? My goal here is to point out the deficiencies and the problems with this type of meal plan. So like I said, my goal here is to educate. I don't have the desire to quote unquote bash anybody or something like that, but my thing is that these type of plans are being circulated more than enough in this industry, and I'm sick of seeing people being hurt by this type of negligence. So without further ado, this is a cookie cutter meal plan. As you can see, they got the breakfast, you got meals 2, 4, and 6, listed out. Snack, meals 3 and 5, you got water intake, you got the cardio regimen, and then you got your supplements. But before I get to the supplements, let's point this out, man. Okay, so the problem here is you don't see any, number one, you don't see any calorie total. The client, the athlete, does not know how much calories they are intaking here. You know what I'm saying? You got breakfast, you got 2 scoops of whey. Like, what kind of whey protein? What kind of whey protein? And what does 2 scoops look like? Whey protein, they have different brands of whey protein, have different measurements, and have different macronutrient contents. So what is 2 scoops of whey protein? What is that? You know what I'm saying? The problem with saying 2 scoops as opposed to how much in grams is we don't know what we're intaking here. 1 cup of oats, you know what I'm saying? We could assume that you're saying weigh them uncooked, but there's nothing stipulated here whether you weigh it cooked or uncooked. You know what I'm saying? Then 1 tablespoon of MCT oil. So we don't know the calorie count of the breakfast. We don't know the macronutrient count of this breakfast. We don't know anything. All we know is that you take 2 scoops of whey, 1 cup of oats, 1 tablespoon of MCT oil. Then you got meals 2, 4, and 6, which is 8 ounces of chicken breast, 1 cup of rice each meal. 2. I guess I don't know. 1 cup of rice each meal, 2, whatever. I don't understand. But anyway, once again, 8 ounces of chicken breast. Are we weighing that 8 ounces cooked, or are we weighing that 8 ounces uncooked? Once again, we don't know the calorie content of these meals. We don't know the macronutrient content for these meals. We don't know anything. All this person says, he or she states, for one, meals 2, 4, and 6 have 8 ounces of chicken breast, 1 cup of rice with each meal too. Okay. Then you got your snack, which is a baked potato. Once again, we don't know how many grams, how many ounces, whether to weigh that cooked or uncooked. That matters. All that matters. Whether you weighing it cooked or uncooked. You know what I'm saying? Whether you weighing it with the skin on or the skin off, all that matters. And it should be stipulated on the meal plan. Meals 3 and 5, they saying 6 ounces of ground turkey, 1 cup of zucchini each meal. Once again, we don't know if they are saying to weigh this cooked or uncooked. That is a problem. So far, then he got some notes. They got some notes down here. They got some notes down here where it says on Friday and Saturday, add 1 cup of rice in meal 3 and 5 and cut veggies in meal 3 and 5. Okay. Whatever. So far we got the meals, right? We don't know the calorie intake. We don't know the macronutrient intake. We don't know pretty much anything. This is just listed out for them to follow. Okay. Water intake, 2 gallons of water. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of water, but I will explain a little bit later. I just wanted to break down the plan. So the cardio, they got this person doing cardio 5 times a week, Stairmaster or treadmill on incline, 15 at a speed, I guess that's 3. 40 minutes in the morning fasted, 20 minutes at nighttime. This is 5 days a week. So pretty much 60 minutes, an hour of cardio, 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Split up with 40 in the morning fasted, 20 at night. Treadmill incline 15, speed of 3. That's an excessive incline, but whatever. So these supplements, we got ᴛᴇᴅᴜᴜᴜ, we got Tren, Winstrol, and Arimidex. I reached out to a couple of my partners, and one of my partners got back with me because I don't do PEDs. I don't work with athletes that do more than TRT or HRT because I don't know. That's not my level of expertise, and I'm not gonna front like these people do, and front like I know something. So I reached out to my partner, and I asked him, could you give me a breakdown of each of those supplements? He got back with me. So the ᴛᴇᴅᴜᴜ is basically your best basic test. You know what I mean? The Tren, he said, is harsh. It's a hardening drug used to build mass with a hard look. He said it can be toxic and can cause anger and rage. Usually a seasoned competitor might use it. Funny he say that too. It's funny he say that, and I will go into that a little later. Winstrol, the 50 milligrams of Winstrol. Winstrol is a cutting agent with It's a cutting agent. Oh, helps with drying out. He said it also can boost test a little. Can make your joints achy. So your knees, your elbows, and stuff like that be achy. And he said İᴛᴇᴜ. İᴛᴇ�ᴜ is an estrogen blocker. It keeps number down during cycle. So a person doesn't get gynos or boobs. Okay, so it keeps the estrogen down during the cycle so that, you know, people don't get gyno. Now, this plan, one of my clients, he's a newer client. He doesn't compete. He doesn't compete. He has never competed. He's not a bodybuilder at all. He's not a bodybuilder at all. He is a regular individual that wants to get in shape and he wants to look good. Why in the world are there coaches out here trying to get regular individuals to take these type of supplements that are for bodybuilders? Why in the world will a regular individual be taking ᴛᴇᴜ, and İᴛᴇᴜ? Why? Well, I mean, based on the definition of what İᴛᴇᴜ does, I can see İᴛᴇᴜ and maybe test for an individual that have low tests. But for a perfectly healthy individual, this is the type of meal plan that people are, these coaches are giving people. This is the type of cardio regimen. Why 2 gallons of water a day? 1 gallon of water should be sufficient. 1 gallon of water is more than enough. Now, if the person's still thirsty, they want to drink and go into 2 gallons. Why? But okay, fine. But why is 2 gallons of water mandatory? Why are you prescribing test, ᴛᴜᴜ, and İᴛᴇᴜ to a regular individual? See, people, this is the problem here, right? This is the problem here. If your meal plan, if you are a regular lifestyle individual that just want to look good, right? You don't have no dreams or aspirations of getting on stage, but your meal plan looks like this, you need to find another coach. Find another coach. This is dangerous. This is ridiculous. My client had a hard time. My client has followed me on Facebook and Instagram for years, and was leery about hiring me because of this type of crap. This is ridiculous here. This is the cookie cutter meal plan, and I guarantee you paid hundreds of dollars for this mess just based on who this person is. This makes no sense. Once again, if your meal plan looks remotely like this, you need to find another coach. All you coaches out here that are prescribing these type of plans, you should be ashamed of yourself, because you're out here hurting people. You're out here hurting people. If you don't know what you're doing, there's no reason why you should be ignorant. Choosing to be ignorant and okay with being ignorant in this day and age. This is unacceptable here. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Like I said, I'm doing these type of videos, my intent isn't to cause any drama or to try to throw smut on anybody. My goal here is to bring awareness. It's to educate. There's no reason why people meal plans should be looking like that. Coach, what is your problem? Why are you prescribing PEDs and harsh PEDs on top of that to the regular everyday individual that just want to look good? Stop thinking about $1 and start thinking about people's health. I know that this part of the world isn't regulated enough, but with all of the deaths that we seen in the bodybuilding world last year, you folks, your conscience should be, you know what I'm saying, unless it's just seared, it's seared, you know what I mean, to where it's useless. Your conscience should be tugging you and like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, go back and get some education. You know, this is the day and age of information. Ignorance is a choice, and ignorance coupled with apathy, it's even worse. It's even worse. But yeah, though, man, I'm gonna continue to be doing these type of videos, spreading awareness and, you know, to educate people. If your meal plan look anything like that, people, go get you another coach. Go get you another coach.